Ready for another lesson? Only real men need to apply. I was on the interwebs and I saw this very disturbing story amongst many other things that the military, quote unquote, put on a kid-friendly drag show. Now, when I read the title, I thought they were talking about drag racing. So when I click on it, no, it wasn't no drag racing. It was a bunch of man dressed like woman. And you notice who they pushing this to? They're pushing it to the most malleable of us all, the children. The people that are running this machine and running this play, starting to indoctrinate us into this BS culture and think that this is normal, to normalize the BS, to make it acceptable for when these children grow up. They're gonna be some messed up individuals. There was another story of people identifying as animals, and they was like, no, it's okay. This shit is not okay. Real men need apply. You have to say no to this crap. You have to stand up and like, no, this bullshit ain't gonna happen. But the way that society gearing towards is, they don't want men to stand up for this. And let's just be honest, it's hard work to be vigilant, but you got to stay that way. There was an article of this school girl that she was identifying as a cat, and mind you, this girl don't have no tail in sight. But she screamed when another student sit down next to her, and she jump up and like, you just sat on my tail. You can't make this shit up, people. This is what's going on in everyday society. There's another story where in the UK, they're starting to feed children crickets and bugs as sustenance. I bullshit you not. I wish I was joking, but this is where we come into in society. And in the article for the picture, it was like a turkey sandwich with crickets on it. You can't be serious, man. This is why I tell people, you need to homeschool your children. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. Some people don't have the funds to do that. But I guarantee you, if you have your children in the public school system, they're gonna be messed up individuals unless you raging against the machine in your household. Society gonna want to tell you that you're crazy for not adapting these ideologies. Or you need to stop living in an Argentinian society and people adapting to what? Bullshit? You can't sit on there and tell me that it's okay to have your children try and identify as animals. Or there's a TikToker that trying to identify as a frog, and she talking like she's talking to little children, and that's her audience. Because if a grown woman were talking to me or you like that, the first thing out of her mouth would be like, what the f is wrong with you? With a high inflection in her voice in every sentence, you'll be like, get the f away from me. This is where we head in. And as a father, you gotta be vigilant. As a parent, you gotta be vigilant. As a member of society, even though society decaying, you gotta be vigilant. You gotta be like the eye of Mordor and see everything and read between the lines. That's the only way our children gonna stand a chance. The only way you gonna stand a chance is if you could read between the lines. Yeah, it's gonna be hard and you're gonna have a lot of battles ahead of you, but you gotta stay the course. Because you don't want your son or your children or whatever, more importantly your son, to grow up and think like all of this shit is normal and okay. And then your son come to you and like, daddy, I identify as a mermaid or some dumb crap. And then the first thing that gonna come to your mind is, where did I go wrong? Trust me, you don't want to be having that conversation with your child later on. That's why you need to start from the beginning. The programming that you instill into this child have to be the last one, the last upgrade before your child become a Jedi Master. You've been taught.